But hi again to all of you that was here earlier and now. My name is Deborah Green. I'm the owner and founder of Advanced Creations, and my product is the Smoke Right now. It's in the man. I am seeking a $200,000 investment to test and produce this system, along with inventory, website construction, media advertising, and a TV infomercial. For users who have difficulties quitting smoking and care about secondhand smoke exposure in their environment, the Smoke Right system is designed for you, which is a handheld product that draws in smoke and contains it all while you're smoking. Unlike similar products, the Smoke Right is self-efficiency, completely smokeless, hassle-free, and easy to carry. The Smoke Right has a patent-pending 2-in-1 custom-made fan that effectively draws smoke from all areas around the device, as well as taking exhale smoke from the user's mouth through its top entrance. It also has 3 carbon-activated filters, as I mentioned that earlier. To reach our customers, we're going to build a high-traffic website along with the 1-minute TV infomercial to demonstrate how the product works. In the U.S., it costs about $2 to make and about 90 cents overseas. Wait, sorry. I just kind of messed everything up.
You're okay. You're okay. We got it. You're doing very good.
Our first one is going to be 15,000 pieces, which is projected at about $300,000 by month 8, along with the 1-year projected revenue at about $1.7 million. With your help and your expertise, we can test and produce the system and actually get it into the hands of those people all around the world who actually care about how affected other people are by their constant smoking habits. Thank you. So you hold the device in your hand just like this, flip it on, boom. Put the cigarette in your hand. As you're smoking, you put the cigarette down, put the device down, and you're just talking and doing whatever you're doing. When you're ready to exhale, you just bring the device close enough to your mouth. But the key thing is, while you have it to your side or to off to whatever it is you're doing, while that cigarette is in your hand, it is continually drawing in that smoke. So it makes it completely smokeless. So that if I'm standing directly in front of you and I'm smoking, you're not affected at it by one chance. Not affected. So this is what I have so far, because it's been a long journey for me. I'm actually out of work. I'm a single mom. I'm only 25, just turned 25, and I'm just trying to kind of get on a better path. So I'm starting with this. This is one of many great ideas that I have, and I'm just looking for someone to give me that opportunity.
So, you really honed down your pitch. You really, from when we saw you in October to now, you had your thoughts. Well, you got a little nervous, but that's okay. You had your thoughts well. So slow down. It's okay. You don't have to be in a hurry. So you've got your pitch. The thing that you're missing, that was one of the questions Manish asked you last month. How many people who are smokers, not how many smokers are there, how many people who are smokers care enough about their smoke to have this other gadget? We're going to be doing some research.
Well, I already did that. I already did that research. I just didn't get into it with him that day because I wanted to personally talk to him.
Because that was the part that really interested him, to see of the X number of millions of smokers that are out there, how many, not to pull words, are considerate enough to think, I will get this extra gadget, spend money on this extra gadget because I care about the person next to me.
Okay, so we're going to start with just the U.S. first, because there's 4 main countries, but we're going to start with the U.S. It's about 47+ million smokers in the U.S., and about 6 of them out of 10 would buy some type of smoking gadget or something to cover up smoke or just to hide the fact that they are smoking.
And where did you find that number, that there are 6 million that are
on the Center for Disease Control.gov or something like that. So yeah, it's reliable source. And with that 47 million, I know that is a really big market for a company like myself and a product that is not already here. I kind of feel like if we can get at least 100,000 people to test this product and to use it and to see how effective it would be to their children, respiratory impaired, and people who cannot stand smoke like myself and many other people, then I think that would be a start. Smoking is the leading cause of death. For every 1 person who dies from smoke, 20 more suffer. So why does 20 people have to suffer worse than the one who is smoking? Just like a person with HIV, they'll live a long life, but soon they affect somebody else. What happens to that person? They die, right? They die. Well, if you didn't know that, they do. They die. And that's also a statistic that is true. So I just want to start with the U.S. first. I want to target 4 main countries, which is Brazil, India, and China, which is millions and millions of smokers. So I think my market is really, really big. Getting there, I just have to kind of teach myself a little bit more. I taught myself this much so far. I filed the patents myself. I did the market research myself. I actually started out with a little roll of toilet tissue, and when the toilet tissue was finished, I stuffed some scented sheets in there because I have a daughter. And I used to blow smoke inside of that so that it would calm the smoke in the air and that it would make it smell like air freshener. So I thought that was super cool because I could smoke now. And my daughter's like, Mom, what is that smell I smell? You smell perfume? So it was good for me. But then I started selling it for like $3 to my friends and just to everybody over the internet, social media, blah, 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 blah. And everybody's like, cool idea, but why don't you make something that is completely smokeless? So I went out, I bought a smokeless ashtray after I'd done my research to make sure I'm not infringing nobody's patent. And I bought a smokeless ashtray. And the smokeless ashtray is really efficient and it works, and I'm not knocking them. But what are you doing with the smoke that is coming from your mouth versus the smoke that is just sitting inside that ashtray idolizing? So I said, I blew my smoke inside of that ashtray and seeing that it works. So I said, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a 2-in-1 hand device that somebody can actually hold in their hand, so while they're smoking, it's contained consistently so that it never hits the air. The only way to effectively eliminate secondhand smoke is to have it right on contact while you're smoking. So that's why I'm here today.
I think that's good. I think it's fantastic. And you know what? With a smokeless ashtray, you can't take that out with you on your break. No. I walk out of a building and you get bombarded with smoke.
Yeah. And another good quality what makes it self-efficiency is that I'm working on this custom-made fan, which is the 2-in-1 fan that I described to you in my pitch. And what it's going to do is it's built with magnets, only magnets, so that there is never a reason for a user to have to say, the batteries died, I don't want to use it, they push it off to the side. They always have their smoking device with them, so I want to make it with a case so that they can put their cigarettes in it and their smoking device in it. So every time they go sneak a cigarette, they have no reason why not to use that device so that they can save their children, their house, their clothes, where they smell anything. So that's where I'm at so far.
And there are replaceable filters
yes.
that, so you have additional sales off of that one.
Yes. There's 3 filters along the body of the device so that when smoke is forced into or when it consistently draws it from all areas, it contains it to make sure, it tripled the chances to make sure that no smoke escapes out. No smoke whatsoever escapes out.
So I think for your presentation in March,
right,
work on, you need poster boards.
Okay.
You need having some stats right in your face.
Okay.
Because you saying the number of smokers, but for 5 minutes, just look at that number, that gives you a whole different feeling in your pitch. Discussing how many people are willing to invest.
Okay.
How long this lasts. How, do all your homework. What's out there on the market today? There are e-cigs. There are a lot of people that go to electronic cigarettes. They want that smoking feel. They want to have the tactile, the oral sense. These are people that don't want to go that route. So do that comparison. So what you need, your next step, in addition to the fact that you have your mock demo, is show us something. So tell us and show us. So when you're pitching, and slow down.
Okay. Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah. I think that fast, so I just kind of talk fast and I think that.
Slow down, smidgen.
Okay.
The official name of the product is
Smoke Right.
Smoke Right.
I want you to smoke right. If you're going to smoke, don't get me sick. Just you stay sick. Don't get me sick.
What occurred to me, and I think it's doable. I think a hurdle you're going to need to get over to raise that kind of money is feasibility. I would contact NJIT. We're right around the corner. This would be a great project for a master's level engineering class. At the very least, you would get, if not mock-ups, you'd get designs and CADs.
They don't. I did that. They said they do. I went there and I said I would even pay any one of your students there to kind of give me a CAD file, make some type of prototype for me, and they said they do not do that for outside sources, only for the students that are in the school. They were not willing to work with me. I went in there and sat in there and talked to teachers, and I'm just getting students, and it wasn't working. It just wasn't working.
Because other colleges have those kind of programs.
But not in JIT.
All right, but
Princeton's program is an in-house program. Princeton doesn't take, their entrepreneurial engineering program doesn't take outside folks to come in. They come up with their ideas, at the entrepreneurial engineering at Princeton. So,
Maybe
Good.
maybe you could partner.
Very good.
Okay. I was just gonna say, maybe you could partner with one of the students.
Yeah,
Well, I
that's
want to
nice.
save this for me and investors, so I don't really want to part with the students.
Great job.